Hi, I'm Vanessa Kynes. I'm a Pinterest marketing strategist for creative small businesses. Today's video is all about where to find the best hashtags to use in your pin description. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that in August 2017, I had the opportunity to visit Pinterest headquarters in San Francisco, California. And it was there that they revealed to me that they were going to start utilizing hashtags in the search feed. So I've written a lot about hashtags and how to use them for your Pinterest marketing strategy, but today we're going to talk about the best way to find hashtags to use in your pin description. And once you find the best hashtags to use in your pin description, you can copy and paste them into your pin description. We're going to head on over to a screen tutorial where I'm going to share my favorite tips for finding the best hashtags for your content. Hi, so this tutorial is going to be about finding the best hashtags to use in your pin description. Now there's a couple ways you can approach this. I'm going to share my top tips with you. Choosing a hashtag is really a lot like choosing the best keywords for your pin description. Hashtags are just short and condensed versions of words that will connect you and relate you to your audience through keywords. So one of the best ways to do that is really to research your field. So I work in social media, and so I utilize a lot of hashtags like hashtag Pinterest tips or hashtag Pinterest marketing. But depending on your niche, what you're going to do is allow the search bar of Pinterest to tell you a bit more about what types of keywords are relative to your content. So for example, if I'm going to search Christmas decor and click enter, this row right here, and by the way, this is also a good way to find out what are the top keywords for your content. So if you specialize in home decor blogging and you are going to be posting on Christmas decorations, this might be a good place to start. So these are all different keywords, and when I click on these, it's going to take you into usually a separate group of keywords. So Joanna Gaines or DIY, front porches, reads, etc., etc. So these are actual types of places that you can start to find the best hashtags. So I'm going to go with in this example, let's go with DIY and rustic, let's say. So these are a couple keywords that I'm going to use when I start thinking about my pin. Now, I recommend that you just jot some of those keywords down, or maybe you save them on the Notes app on your phone or on a Trello board, but just keep a note of maybe 5 or 6 types of hashtags that you might want to use with your content. So let's say Christmas decor, DIY, and rustic fits the type of content I have. Now we would go to your blog post and let's try to pin an item. So you would go to your blog post, let's pretend like I focus on Christmas decor, and we would go to the pin bar and try to pin the pin. So I just want to highlight, we do not want to replace the keyword-rich description of your pin. Hashtags are not meant to replace a description, they're meant to be added onto it. So you can see in my description, I have my keyword-rich description and I have 4 different hashtags. So let's pretend though like this pin was about Christmas decor that is rustic. What you're going to do is start typing hashtags and start typing some of those keywords. So if you type Christmas, you can see below that Christmas gifts, Christmas decor, Christmas time. And then to the right, you can see the number of pins that are utilizing that hashtag. So the first one is Christmas, and 400,000 people are using that hashtag, or 400,000 pins. So that might be a little broad. It may not be the worst idea to choose that one if you can't come up with better options. But I think we can niche down just a little bit. So let's niche down to Christmas decor and use that as an option. So 12,000 pins. Now keep in mind, hashtags, when you search for a hashtag, it only shows the freshest pins. So it's not all the Christmas decor hashtags are going to be on top, or even the most popular Christmas decor hashtags. It's going to be the most recently pinned one. So we can choose that one. Another one of ours was rustic, right? We were pretending like it was a piece of rustic Christmas decor. So you could start typing in rustic with the hashtag and you would see rustic decor, rustic style. We could take it a bit further and see Rustic Christmas, 287 pins. That's pretty niched down, but also broad enough that you might actually get exactly what someone's looking for. If you look at rustic Christmas decor or rustic Christmas trees, those are really specific and only 8 pins. So probably not a lot of people are connecting with that pin. So I would consider this one a more specific hashtag, and the first one being a little bit broader. Let's try 2 more. DIY Christmas. Let's see what that comes up with. So 1,400 pins. I would say that's probably a good number. Again, you can look down at these other ones. They're really specific, and we can choose that. Now, it might be a good strategy. Hashtags are so really new to use a specialized hashtag that's only related to your content. So let's say it's Vanessa Kynes, and no one is using that hashtag, which doesn't surprise me. So what that's going to allow you to do, if somebody searches for that hashtag or clicks on that hashtag, if you're the only person utilizing that hashtag, all of your content is going to populate in the results. So that could be a really good way of helping other people find your other content. And I think that could be a really smart strategy. So it's something to consider. So once you choose your hashtags, maybe choose 4 to 5 that really relate with your content, some broad, some specific, and you would schedule that pin. Now, I don't want to actually schedule this pin because none of my pins have anything to do with Christmas decor, but I would choose my Pinterest board and pin it to that. And then you'd want to schedule, etc., etc. So that's how you choose hashtags. Now let me show you a different way to approach the best hashtags to use. And let me show you what they look like when they populate on your account. So if I go to my pins, I'll show you some of the hashtags that I've been using. Great, so here's one of my pins, and I've got 4 different hashtags. Now, if you notice, this is just my feed of pins I've pinned recently. All you see now is the title and the hashtags, and who knows, Pinterest could change this, but right now, hashtags are pretty front and center, which is why I really like to focus on them. But I want to click on Pinterest marketing. And what should show up is other people utilizing, again, these are the freshest pins, Pinterest marketing. And this is also going to give me a good idea of what other people in my niche are using. So for example, Pinterest, that maybe isn't a good one because it's in Spanish, Pinterest tips or Pinterest marketing, Pinterest traffic, Pinterest marketing strategy, Pinterest marketing ideas. So these are all different ways that you can come up with different hashtags to use. Maybe use ones in your niche, what your industry is using. Let's go back to that Christmas decor and let's search that hashtag and see what comes up. Okay, great. So in this, you see people are using Christmas decor, Christmas, which was really broad. If you remember, I think it was 400,000, and Christmas pillow, because these are specifically pillows. So they kind of have one that's generic, one that's really broad, and one that's specific. And that might be a good strategy as well. So these are some of the best ways to find hashtags. And what I can't show you right now is on mobile. But if you go to the mobile Pinterest app, you can actually see which hashtags are trending in each category. And I'm going to give you an idea of what's trending right now. So what's trending right now is hashtag wedding ideas, hashtag engagement photos, hashtag paleo recipes. So if any of those type things fit your category, you would want to take that hashtag and put it into your pins. You can look per category. So for tech, for me, hashtag website design and hashtag social media marketing. So I might actually want to go in and start using that hashtag because it is trending right now, which means it's getting a lot of traction. So see, these are some of the best strategies that you can use to choose a hashtag. Give them a try and see what happens, and hopefully they'll lead to more visibility and more traffic from Pinterest to your website. If you're looking for more Pinterest marketing strategies, you can subscribe to my email at vanessakynes.com, or you can subscribe to this YouTube page where I share Pinterest tips for the creative small business. Thanks so much for joining me today.